It's a day to celebrate culture, share opportunities, and honor diverse community leaders, all to empower young people. The 10th Annual Youth Empowerment Summit at Staten Island's Wagner College is the brainchild of Bobby Digi, founder of Island Voice. He created the organization and its summit because of the lack of resources he saw while growing up in his Staten Island neighborhood.
It was really seeing the need for people of the African American, Caribbean community to get access to resource, and for the youth to really gain connections to job opportunity, leadership training, higher ed opportunities and grants.
One major resource the summit provided was information in the form of pamphlets, presentations, and skits.
The second I get to school, it starts. The teasing, the name-calling about my hair, how I smell, how I look. I feel like I can't do anything right or say anything right.
The skit, presented by Illuminart, a local theater group, hit home for Joanne Mark, a 21-year-old Haitian immigrant.
When I first moved here, I didn't speak English or anything, and I was very shy to raise my hand in class and stuff because I didn't know English and stuff. So some children was laughing at me because I didn't speak English perfectly, and I kind of related to it, so it was amazing.
Reflecting the diverse face of Staten Island, immigration itself was also a hot topic.
My name is Ray Mendez.
Ray David Mendez, a 19-year-old BMCC freshman, almost didn't make it to college because he was an undocumented Mexican immigrant. Friends who were aware of his immigration status discouraged his dream of attending college.
Basically, close friends told me, what's the point of going to school if you're not going to get, you're going to graduate for what? For nothing? You don't have social, you don't have nothing. You hit a dead end, you're going to just end up working. For Mendez, DACA, Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, enacted by President Obama in 2012, came just in time for him to continue his education and pursue his goal of becoming a cop. Education impacts where a person ends up and their whole idea. And DACA has allowed a lot of students come out the shadows. Like me, myself, one of the community leaders here, Cesar Viagras, the first undocumented lawyer. I know him personally because he inspired me. Now, with social action group Eye Openers, Mendez shares his story and discusses DACA. One of the goals of the Youth Empowerment Summit is not just to discuss issues that young people face, but also to connect them with resources they may not have even known about that can help them. That makes a difference to young people like Mark. She didn't know much about DACA before the Youth Summit and plans to share the info she learned with friends who are undocumented. I have friends, they kind of struggle. They can't have financial aid, so it's really hard for them. You're supposed to take 12 credits every semester, but for them, it's they can't be full-time, they have to be part-time because the money, it's hard to get. For others who were born in the United States and already nearing college graduation, the summit provided a fresh boost to their job search.
Drive persistence pays off. I know it worked for me.
The fact that he took 10 tests, 10 exams to get where he is today, that really inspired me to not give up. Because I think this generation, we have the time to do stuff, especially on the phone. But we definitely tend to give up when we're trying to further ourselves. So I think his words and how he worked for the city for 28 years really inspired me. Making these types of connections between people, whether it's between young and senior or community and cop, is the very vision Digi had in mind for the summit.
I could say is one of our strengths, that we're able to bring people from on and off the island together to try to address issues. We work with the schools, we work with NYPD. This is very, very important. And more importantly, we get the young folks to give us a solution from their perspective.
Build it, I knew you could do it, you knew you could do it.
After 10 impactful years, including the creation of the first African Diaspora Parade in the borough, Digi isn't resting on his laurels.
The next 10 years, I want this Youth Empowerment Summit to go citywide. I want to be able to do one in each borough. I also want to be able to train, in the next 5 years, 5 leaders who can take what we do and replicate it.
Reporting for Voices of New York, Kizzy Cox, Staten Island.